Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Chief Cast. I'm your president, Armani Cunningham, and I'm the president. And here is our co-producer.
Hi, I'm Summer, and our guests today are
Brendan
and Brandon.
We're here today to talk about the school gaming club, a new addition to our many various clubs.
So, how many members do we currently have?
Around 70, I believe.
And how much activity has there been in the club?
There's been a little bit going on. We've had club meets in the morning. It's been good. We've been doing Mario Kart, Rocket League, a little bit of Smash Bros. We happen to get that. It's just been starting off slow.
And can you elaborate, Brendan, on how you feel about everything a bit, along with what Brendan said?
I have only been to one gaming club meeting, but honestly, it's pretty fun. I suck at both of the games that I played, but yeah, it was still pretty fun to be there.
And along with gaming club basically almost being one of the biggest clubs in the school, how do you think that's going to impact the club in the future? Do you think it's going to be successful next year?
Yeah, sure. I think so.
How long have you guys been playing games for?
Oh God, 5 years almost probably. Maybe a little bit before 2020. Something like that.
Since I was 4, I was back in my uncle's room in Kenilworth, New Jersey. He was like, "Yo, Armani, do you want to play Mario Kart?" I was like, "Yeah." And ever since I loved video games, and I always remember playing that Wii. What about you, Brandon?
Yeah, I've been playing games since I was 5 years old. My mom let me use her iPad, and that's just kind of how it started. But yeah, I play all sorts of games and stuff.
What's your guys' favorite games?
Probably I would probably say Roblox. Definitely, it's got a bunch of stuff on there. Do different things. Whatever pops up seems interesting.
How about you, Brandon?
I like Persona 5.
I don't know what that is. You want to elaborate?
Yeah, it's kind of like a story game and stuff. It's more interactive than just basic story game.
How
Yeah.
about you, Armani?
My favorite game is Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location.
Sister Location. My sister location.
Because it has a good story, and you get to you play as Michael Afton, and you get to hear William's voice. So.
Sure.
So all three of you guys are part of the gaming club.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How would you recommend for new members to come and join?
Email us or literally anyone in the gaming club, but I would suggest you email Coach White because you could probably find his email the easiest.
Jonathan White. His full name. Email.
What time do you guys traditionally meet?
We either meet in the mornings or the afternoon.
Haven't been any afternoon meets yet, but we're supposed to have one coming up soon. Usually it's 7:30 to 8:15, so it's kind of early, yeah.
Okay, so what games do you guys play there? And what new additions to games do you guys intend on adding?
We started with Super Smash Bros., Mario Kart, and Rocket League. We have this one player, Drew, who's probably one of the best, if not the best in the school. He's really skilled.
Mm-hmm. We have new additions coming in soon. Stuff like I believe it was NBA 2K. We've got what else? Splatoon coming in. We've got a bunch of stuff. A lot of it's all kind of you have to be good at it to actually play. So definitely some competition.
They also have Super Smash Bros. And Mario Kart, which are probably the most commonly played in gaming clubs so far.
What are your guys' favorites out of those?
Mario Kart, definitely.
Super Smash Bros. Because I could spam side B, which is an attack where you use B and use the side of your Joy-Con.
I suck at both of them, so honestly, I don't really have a favorite. But if I had to choose, I guess it'd be Mario Kart.
Do you guys feel like you guys are your own little gaming community? How's everybody getting along?
I wouldn't say little, but yeah.
We're getting along pretty well. I've been helping Coach White organize and set up the group chat that we use for it, and everyone's been getting along pretty well. And it's been really wholesome with people telling people what songs they like, what favorite games. Mm-hmm. It's been probably one of the most wholesome places I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. So it's like its own community.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's cool.
And along with what Summer's saying about how she asked if it was a good community and all of that, we're hoping that next year we'll have a lot more members because of the incoming freshmen to replace all the seniors that are leaving, which is unfortunate because some of our best players are seniors, so they won't be here next year.
Definitely gotta look for some young competition, as some want to call it.
Do you guys compete at all with any of the other schools?
Not yet. We are thinking about it. We did join late this season. So we could not participate in Play VS's actual like season competition. But next year we are definitely trying to get into that.
Okay, well that sounds cool.
And Brandon, can you elaborate a bit more about what Play VS is?
I have no idea.
All right, here.
Back to you, Armani.
Okay, Brandon.
So,
you want to elaborate?
Play VS is basically it's a kind of a company, I guess you could say. It kind of holds esports competitions. So what it does is it houses like the teams. You get the team name, stuff like that, and then you put players in. So like for example, Mario Kart only can have 3 players on a team. So you have to like get your 3 best players, put them on a team, and then just have them compete with whatever they put you as. So if you're like a top seed, you got to compete with the top school.
That sounds cool.
It's definitely an interesting competition.
Yeah, I agree. It's pretty cool what we've done so far in Gaming Club. In like 2 weeks, we already have like a mass following of
Mhm.
people.
Well, it's a community of people who have similar interest.
So, like, to kind of start wrapping things up is, I guess, what I could say. Besides being in Gaming Club, do you think if you guys had the chance, you'd like want to start your own outside of school esports kind of team?
I mean, if I can get different like people on there, depending on the games I play, yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do that, but I can't find people.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. It seems like too much to manage.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you'd have to buy your own equipment and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I spend all my money on hockey jerseys. I don't have any.
Yeah.
I don't have any money for that.
You see the collection on your wall.
Well, thank you guys for coming out and speaking to us about
Yeah.
the gaming club.
I'm very honored for you guys to be watching us, so thank you. Would you like to say bye, Brandon and Brandon?
All right.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you guys.
Bye. Thank you.
See ya.
Yeah, thank you for having me.